Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another Full Face Friday. Today's video is a super exciting one and is also mucho requested by you guys. I'm doing a full face of Wet n Wild here today and I am very excited for this one. The Wet n Wild eyeshadows are some of my favorite products from the drugstore, and I was super excited to actually go to the drugstore for once and see many things in stock. I feel like it's a big problem in Canadian drugstores and drugstores in general. Oftentimes they're so picked through and the stock is not well kept up. I don't know, let me know if you guys have the similar struggle, but most of the time when I go to the drugstore, the lines of products are empty. So I was really excited. I went to the Rexall on King West and they were fully stocked except for two things. There's two things I'm missing here, the concealer and the brow gel. I went to a couple different drugstores and they were sold out. So I have everything here except for the concealer and the brow gel. And depending on how the foundation stick works, I picked up the foundation stick. I'm really excited to try this one. Christ, Meryl, what are you doing? Depending on how the coverage looks on the foundation, I might just skip concealer, or if I need to, I will use another concealer. But other than that, full face using Wet n Wild. You guys have been requesting drugstore products, and Wet n Wild is one of my favorite ones and brands that I haven't explored much beyond the eyeshadows and kind of powder products. So I'm really excited to put some to the test today and see how they look on my face. And also, let's ignore the two dip nails that have fallen off. So let's just dive right in. I didn't know that Wet n Wild had sprays. I've never seen these before. They have a little new sticker on them, so that's exciting. I got the Photo Focus Coconut Primer Water and then also the Natural Finish Setting Spray. So we'we'll use that towards the end to set in the makeup, but I wanted to start with this Cocoa Primer Spray. Ooh, not tested on animals. Cruelty-free Wet n Wild. A+++. The ingredients are a little bit odd. It's like castor oil, cucumber fruit water, fragrance. All right, well, we'll see how this smells. Interesting that it says coconut water and then the ingredients say cucumber fruit water. As far as I'm looking on here, there's actually no coconut in here. Interesting, Wet n Wild. Can someone explain that? Unless one of these like weird names actually means coconut. As far as my eyes can see, there's no coconut in here. Okay, let's see how this spritzer spritzes. Oh, ooh, you know what? That smells really nice. And it actually has a nice fine spray. It didn't like shoot out at my face. Ooh, oh, that went in my eye. That was, oh, why did I do that? That feels really nice. Wow. And I was honestly expecting it to be a lot more like florally fragrance, but that smells really good. Okay, okay. I like what I see so far with that. I'm gonna zoom you guys in. Okay, super excited about this one. This is the Photo Focus Face Primer in the Dewy. They had a couple different ones, 3, I believe. It says apply onto clean skin, use alone or under foundation to achieve a luminous finish. This one got a lot of chemicals. A lot of chemicals. Half of those, I mean, usually if I can't read them, I'm a little bit, and I don't know what half of those mean, so not promising so far, but we'll see how it feels. Oh my God, tea, you guys. This is half full. Okay, I am looking in the whole of this and there's like no product in here. That is half full. How sneaky, sneaky. Also, because you can't see it, I wasn't expecting it to be so shimmery, but it's a very, very shimmery base. I kind of thought it would be like a clear dewy primer look, but it's shimmery. So that's kind of cool. Sorry, a lot of it exploded onto my hand. I'm just wiping it off, but I'm gonna take this shimmery looking primer and I'm just gonna apply. Oh, it's like gold. It looks so nice. Wow. Yeah. That's a really, really, really pretty color, honestly. And it doesn't have too much of an intense fragrance. I kind of thought that it might. I like that. Look how shimmery and dewy my skin indeed does look. And it feels nice. Usually my skin is like very reactive and very sensitive. So if something starts to burn it, I will usually get like a burn right away, or I will like get a high V rash later on. So the fact that my skin didn't like instantly turn red and have a burn is a good sign. We might just be in luck with this. I'm excited. This has such a beautiful finish. Cool, 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 cool. Okay, so for the foundation, this is the Photo Focus Stick Foundation. I got the shade Classic Ivory. And with stick foundations, I often find that it works best with a brush. I'm not usually very successful if I try using a beauty sponge with it. So we're just going to apply this as I would any other stick foundation. I'm gonna apply it to the skin and then I'm gonna blend it out with a brush. This is looking pretty good. My neck is a lot lighter than my face. so please don't mind that. I'm just gonna blend it down on my neck. Honestly, I'm like pretty thrilled thus far. That dewy base is gorgeous. And so is the spray. I'm very, very impressed right now. It's looking so nice, you guys. It looks so nice. I'd say it's like light to medium coverage. I'm gonna put another layer on just to see how it builds up right now. And especially because I don't have a concealer from them, I am just gonna apply a little bit more on these patches where I have some big zit patches rolling out. But honestly, this is blending out so beautifully. Wow. Wow, this looks stunning. This looks absolutely stunning. I feel so glowy. It's a very, very natural kind of satiny finish. It's the perfect amount of coverage. It's not sitting on top of my skin at all. Like, it's totally sunken in. I'm just gonna take my finger and pat around my nose because I feel like the brush doesn't always blend out the nose area the best. Yeah, wow, this looks absolutely gorgeous. I'll give you guys a little like slow pan of the foundation, but I feel like that coverage was just so beautiful and it's not caking up at all. Wow. Wow. I am so impressed. So impressed. I'm gonna take a little bit of concealer. I'll use my L'Oreal True Match. I'm just gonna take a little bit of this underneath the eyes, like right here, just because I feel like my dark circles are looking pretty purple right now, and I don't want that to affect the makeup when we continue onward. See, like, I don't know, I feel like I just have a lot of pigment on my eyes, so I like to just take a little bit of concealer here. The L'Oreal True Match, this one with the little sponge. Such a great concealer, and I just took a little bit on the back of my hand, and I'm just using that to brighten up the eye area. I'm sorry about the concealer, guys. But honestly, I don't feel like I need any concealer on the rest of my base with how this looks. I'm shocked. I also don't really feel the need for powder. I got the Photo Focused pressed powder, but I feel like it's pretty... We'll continue on with a little bit more of the Foss and see if we need powder, but I'm liking this rule of like holding off, letting the thing settle into your skin before setting it. So I'm gonna wait. Now, going into the MegaGlo contouring palette, there were a couple shades of this. I got the shade Dolce de Leche. Please peel here. Okay. I'm just gonna use the contour side. Ooh, that was super powdery. There was a lot of fallout there. My pants are gonna be brown. Perfect. Going to... Wow, that's so pigmented. Is Wet n Wild my new favorite brand, do you ask? Listen, so far so freaking good. This is so pigmented. Wowie, wowie. It's a little bit warm. Like, I feel like this could be a matte bronzer. It's pretty deep, but used with a light hand, it ain't too bad. Wow, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Maybe we'll try a little bit. Oh, this is scary. We'll try a little bit of this side. And we'll just do a little bit of highlighting under the eyes. Did that do anything? I don't know. I don't typically use contour powder in that way. I never use the lighter powders. I don't really do that with my makeup in general. I always just use the contour powder itself. So for just the contour, that's lovely. Absolutely lovely. So for the highlight, I have talked about their highlighting powders before. I think they are absolutely stunning. This is the Golden Flower Crown highlight. These are some of the most pigmented, creamy, beautiful highlights I've ever used from the drugstore. And they have a ton of different colors. They have some like wild colors too. They got some pink and blue and just like, oh, it's so good. They're so pigmented and they're very creamy and they just blend so beautifully into the skin. It's such an impressive formula from the drugstore. Love that highlighter. And I think in the eyeshadow palettes, we don't have a very promising inner corner highlight, so I am just gonna dip my finger and highlight the eyeballs while we're here. Save myself a step for later. Yes, yes, love that so much. I also just realized I forgot bronzer. I skipped right past the bronzer. That's what happens when you got a really warm contour. I feel like this is a little bit dark. They didn't have all of the shades in stock. This was the only shade they had in stock in the bronzer section. This is the Ticket to Brazil Color Icon bronzer, so it looks a little bit warm, but we'll try a little bit of a fluffy go around. We need some major assistance on the forehead here. Yeah, I really like that. This is lovely. Very, very warm indeed, but honestly, like, not too crazy pigmented. So you can use a lighter hand if needed, but that's really pretty. I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm loving everything so far. Let's move on to the blush. This is the Color Icon blush in the shade Mellow Wine. This one looks super pigmented, so I'm gonna try using this with a very, very light hand. Oh, that's such a nice color. Ooh, such a nice color. Wow, I really, really like that. Ooh. This was also the only shade that was in stock, but I'd be curious to see the other shades of the blushes, because this is just delightful. I'd love like a cool pink. So Vanessa just got here and she looked at my base and she was like, wow, yeah, that's so nice. I was like, I know, right? I'm so impressed with how this looks. You guys, wow. Wow, wow. So for eyebrows, as I previously mentioned, there was no brow gel, so I am going to use this pencil. This is the Micro Brow Pencil. I got the shade Ash Brown, this one here, and I like it that they have the pencil and then they've got a nice spoolie. I like what I see when you got a nice spoolie. It just makes filling in the brows so much easier. Oh, wow, yeah, that's super pigmented, you guys. Did you see that? I just like drew a line across. You guys know I don't like a very pigmented, like very filled in looking brow. I definitely like my brows to be a little bit lighter, so I almost don't like it when they're super pigmented, but seeing that such an affordable pencil is so pigmented, it's like you're like, it's so pigmented, you guys. Eee. Okay, I probably should have gotten the blonde, but it kind of looked a little bit warm toned for my liking. But even like trying to fill that in, I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's like dots from where I applied the product, which is a little weird looking. I don't know how I feel about that. Well, no, I do know. I don't like that. I feel like this is just a bad shade for me moment, not really. It's not pooping on the product, but I think I'm just gonna leave it like that, a little bit less filled in on the front. Okay, so moving on to the eyes, I saw two palettes that I hadn't seen from Wet n Wild before. These beautiful ones here, these are their Color Icon palettes. I have used these for years. I've been such a fan of them. And I love that they're playing with some new, brighter, fun shades. I feel like that's the one downside with drugstore makeup. Oftentimes, even if the price is amazing and the formula is amazing, they don't often have the best shade range. So I love that Wet n Wild is like really, really pumping out the colors and making these beautiful, beautiful palettes. They certainly don't make them easy to open. Holy moly. So this one is the shade Stop Playing Safe. Really, really fun, bright colors in here. And then this one is the shade My Glamour Squad. I feel like I'm probably gonna go for this one today. I really want to try this red. But I kind of just want to swatch these more fun colors and see how they look. Wow, look at that blue and green. Where was this green color when I tried to do Selena Gomez, huh? Oh, so pigmented. I've never been led astray by Wet n Wild eyeshadow. They are so good. All right, so let's use My Glamour Squad. I'm gonna dip into this Transition shade and just put that all over the crease, I think. Oftentimes I leave the lid light. I think I'm actually just gonna put this. Look at how creamy these are. These are so easy to blend. They're just absolutely beautiful. Such a good formula. Yeah, I'm gonna take this all over the lid and all the way up into the crease, this Transition shade. It's perfect. It's just perfect. Such a fun color too. I really like this like terracotta light brown life. This reminds me of MAC Soft Brown. Maybe a little bit more orange, but I like it. It's friggin' blending out just like it. Now I'm going to mix these two shades together. And I'm going to go along the lash line. Those are so creamy, you guys. They're so pigmented. The color payoff is just wild. Wet n Wild. Okay, I don't know if I want to take this across the full lid. I kind of just want to have a little gradient action here. So I'm just going to lightly blend it up to the crease. But I don't want it fully pigmented all the way up there. That blended out like a dream. Holy crap. Okay, and now I'm going to dip into the deep red shade here. I'm excited for this one. In this one, I am just going to focus right on the lash line. We're just going to use that to deepen the lash line area. I have this weird feeling like I need to cry over how beautiful these shadows are. I feel like I'm getting more payoff with this deep red than like any high-end shadow. Yeah, I love that. Love that. Okay, I'm gonna try going in with this highlight shade. Okay, yeah, it's pretty. I lied. There is a good one. I just wasn't feeling like the highlighter before was giving us enough of a punch. I just wanted a little bit more in here. I don't know if I want to put anything on the lower lash line. I kind of want to leave it light, but I think I will. Yeah, I'll take a little bit of the transition shade and just go lightly on the lower lash line. I feel like leaving it plain just looks a little undone. So even if you don't want anything too crazy down there, I think just doing a very light soft shadow will still make it look more complete overall. I'm gonna leave it there, just this nice like soft smoky eye, because I wanted to try this. This is the glitter single from Wet n Wild. And this one is in the shade Brass. And I'm kind of scared. I might throw off this entire operation with this because it looks pretty creamy, but I wanted to touch it anyway. Even if it doesn't work, even if we go back to the shadow, I wanted to at least put an attempt in here. They really just put these freaking stickers everywhere on the packaging, Wet n Wild. You are killing me. I know it's for safety and cleanliness and all that, but holy crap. At least make them easier to remove. Okay. Oh, okay. It is like a creamy, sticky glitter. Like creamy, very pigmented, beautiful, sticky glitter. We'll try it. I feel like this is a little bit more disco than I was intending, but we'll put it on. Oh, you know what? That's kind of fun. It's like very sparse and spread out, but I kind of like that. Yeah, that's kind of fun. That's nice. And the glitter is like placed very randomly when you touch it with your finger. It's like not thick, which is a fun look. I like that. That's cool. That's fun. So for mascara, I picked up this Mega Volume mascara. This is the shade Very Black. They had a lot of mascaras. I was actually kind of overwhelmed. I didn't really know which one to go for. But I do like the sound of Mega Volume. I like this brush too. Ooh, it smells really weird. It smells like... Okay, I'm sorry if this offends anyone who's a smoker out there, but smoking kills, okay? This smells like when you walk into someone's house and they are a smoker and they smoke inside their house. That's what this smells like. That's not, I feel like that's not the best smell to be having close to your eyeballs. It's kind of odd. Maybe it's bad. Maybe I got a bad batch of mascara. I don't know. Okay, already, like right away, as I'm applying this reminds me of the Charlotte Tilbury mascara. I'm not getting Mega Volume. Definitely not. Not even close. But it's reminding me of the more wispy look that the Charlotte Tilbury mascara gives. So hey, maybe it's a dupe. I don't like this mascara. I don't like it. Nothing's happening. I'm gonna cheat and I'm gonna go on top of it with a layer because I just don't want any more pieces falling on my face. We can't live that life. The eye is too pretty. Too wasted. I'm honestly super happy with how this eye turned out. The glitter's so fun. I love these palettes. Okay, so for the lips, I picked up the gel lip liner in the shade Bear to Comment. I went for a nude lip. Are we surprised? Ooh, honestly, it's a lot more pink than I thought it would be looking at the color on the case, unless it's just my lighting. I kind of just thought it would be more brown, but I don't mind. I don't mind the slight pink life. The Wet n Wild lipsticks I have used many a times before throughout the years on my channel. I think they're beautiful. I remember back in the day, I don't know what the video was, but I used the dark one. In my Calgary days, I was all about like the wine lip colors, and I feel like the lipstick, the MegaGlo lipstick, they had one like wine themed one, and I used to wear that a lot. This one is the shade Bare It All 902C. Oh, yeah, that's pretty. I didn't realize it was matte. Maybe I intentionally picked up matte. I don't remember. I know they have different finishes. For some reason I thought I got a glossy lipstick, but I'll take this matte too. It's honestly super nice. I feel like it really goes with the eye. We've unintentionally gone for a very monochrome style today, but I like it. And this, my friends, is the finished makeup look. I realized I forgot to use the setting spray. The natural finish setting spray. Let's try it. Shake well before use. Okay. Ooh. Oh, wow, okay. My body does not like the smell of that. This one smells exactly like the Urban Decay Chill setting spray or the all-nighter setting spray, but like a lot more intense. That just went right up my nostrils, but it feels nice. It feels nice. I like the smell of the not actually coconut one better. So this is the finished makeup look, everyone. As you can tell throughout the whole video, I am obsessed with how it turned out. This base is beautiful. It's beautiful. I love the way this eye makeup look turned out. I am so thrilled with Wet n Wild in its entirety. I think that their price point is just unbeatable, and their products are actually good, like great quality products. I love how everything performed, and Wet n Wild is just one of my favorite go-to drugstore brands whenever I'm doing something, especially eyeshadow. Yeah, I'm really impressed with how this looks. I'll do a little check-in for the foundation to see how it wears, but so far, so good. Hello, everyone. This is a 4-hour update. It's 3 p.m. This is what the skin looks like. Honestly, still superb. Vanessa was like, oh, your neck is looking a little weird. It got a little dry and crusty, the foundation that I put on the neck. But everything else, like, considering I had my little Bon look spectacles on, so I have little lumps here, but everything else is just totally stayed put. We went for lunch, ate some greasy chicken general bao chicken, what? Steam buns, they're delicious. The texture on my skin is the way it is, but like a lot of foundations that are a lot more than this. I don't remember how much it is exactly, what, $4 or $5? I can't remember. Anyway, I think it looks phenomenal. I've been touching my chin a lot because I always sit like this when I'm on my computer. It's the worst habit ever. And even considering I had that like goopy glitter on, it's still pretty intact. I'm very impressed. Vanessa, how do I look?
Good. I think it's good.
She was really impressed when she got here today, guys. Wet n Wild. Killing it.
Killing it. I didn't know you were filming.
Hi guys, it's 6:30 now. It has been 7.5 hours since this makeup has been on my face. We still got glitter, y'all. We still got glitter. This is wild. I can't currently differentiate between this foundation and any of my better foundations. I think that this base was just phenomenal. Phenomenal. I'm so impressed. The glitter wore off, but that was to be expected. It was like a goopy, like a very chunky, goopy glitter formula. You know, I wasn't expecting too much from it, but even then it still stayed on mildly well. The lipstick wore off, but I feel like I've had this really nice warm stain on my lips all day. I put chapstick over top and it's still like, I don't know, absolutely wild. I'm so impressed. Let me know if you guys try this foundation, or if you've tried it, what are your thoughts? Let me know. I am just so impressed. So impressed. That's my final thoughts. Love it. Gonna keep using it. Test it out. Tom Ford foundation who? I don't know. I'm obsessed. I think this is one of my favorite drugstore looks I've ever done in its entirety, and it's with one of the most affordable brands on the market, so I am thrilled. Let me know what some of your favorite Wet n Wild products are in the comments down below. How did you guys like this look? Is there anything in here that you're gonna pick up and try? Let me know all your thoughts. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know any other Full Face Friday videos that you guys wanna see. If you want me to do any more full brand ones, let me know your faves in the comments down below. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, as always, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye! Full Face Friday. Wet n Wild. Wet n Wild has really great makeup. On Friday. On Friday.